is going on? So, we got a little package in the mail. I think I know what this is. I think. Not 100% sure. But it's not for Mr. S.O.T. It is for somebody else of higher stature. And we've been contracted to do a little work. So, get these out. If this is what it's supposed to be. Hopefully it is. Oh Lord, that color too. Oh Lord, it got green. All right. Whew. Y'all want to know where they come from? 75 Chrome Shop, Wildwood, Florida. My Lord. Now, I believe these was an order from a gentleman. Of course, we had to get them in this color because of the person they're for. And what we've been contracted to do here is make some mud flap weights for the bottom down here. Which, with them being this color, I think you guys might know. This is a YouTuber that we know very well. This is his favorite color. But, yeah. Old Dirt Perfect done got some mud flaps shipped to me from a subscriber. Red Dog, thank you very much, sir. And we got to cut out some mud flap weights, put on here, and see how they turn out. So, haven't even pondered what we're going to cut out. Should we cut out Dirt Perfect and put on the bottom of them? Or, I don't know, maybe we should put, if you read this, please flip us upside down, or right side up, or whatever it may be. I don't know. But, good thing they're green. And we can figure out what color we need to paint them when we get them cut out. First thing we need to do is figure out what we're going to put on them. All right, ladies and gents, here's what we got right off the table. The old Dirt Perfect mud flap weights. Red Dog, we're working hard for you, brother. I know these are out of mild steel. Didn't have any stainless 10 gauge. Man, I wish I had. We'd have made them out of stainless for sure. Didn't feel it was warranted to spend $350 on a sheet of 10 gauge. Just to get this squared away. Aaron, man behind the scenes, will have to keep up with the Dirt Perfect logo, and if it does do any rusting or whatever, he'll just have to earn his keep and keep them clean and freshly primered and painted. But all right, we're gonna get these 4 pieces cleaned up, and then hopefully we can get some holes drilled in this mud flap, see if these work like they're supposed to. All right, let's see what we can do here. We got our good old Dirt Perfect right here. They're squared away, centered up on our mud flap here at the bottom. Do a little install, pre-install, I should say. Get her off here in a little while, get her primered up, painted up. One there. One there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on with that joker? Joker didn't like me. Alright, we got these bolts here. They're not, what did I do with those? They're not spectacular. Hopefully, I can get a little, maybe we can get some stainless steel hardware before we get all the finished product done and everything. But these will get us squared away to get our boat hose and everything lined up on our mud flap. Well, we don't have to be scratching the paint up and all that stuff before we get everything complete. Still looks pretty good though. Ah, dang, that drill bit is sharp, but didn't like that. That old plastic hard. All right, so we got the first one drilled out. Let's get the other one drilled out. We'll get over there, get some primer on this fine and dandy looking mud flap weight. See what happens. I mean, it's coming together pretty good. It's always a challenge, especially with Dirt Perfect. I mean, you got to keep stuff squared away from him. He's all for him. He's all prim and proper and stuff. So making jokes on the regular. All right, gonna get a little primer down on the old Dirt Perfect mud flap weights here. Red Dog didn't specify which color he would like these painted, so he kind of left it up to us, is kind of the way I look at it. So I'm not sure, guys. What do you think? Should we paint these pink or purple, or you know, something like that? I mean, I've got a cool looking metallic color we could do them in, but I don't know if old Dirt Perfect would put them on, even though the mud flaps are green and that's his favorite color. Not 100% sure if we did that he would actually put them on the truck. So we don't want to waste Red Dog's money. We got to do it a color that he would appreciate, and I think I've got it figured out. I'm not sure yet. Been back and forth with a couple things. I know me and man behind the scenes, let's see, last weekend before last, whatever it was, we had talked about doing some gold on some green for some Dirt Perfect stuff, but Dirt Perfect ain't okay. That's I don't want to mess Mike up and ruin a good product of mud flap weights here. So I don't know, silver, gold, black. Not sure exactly 100% what color we're gonna go with yet, but I think we got her figured out. All right, back on these mud flap weights for Dirt Perfect prickly pear. I don't know if that'll go good with green. We got some, what we got here? Some French lilac, I think. I think that'll be it. Man, I don't know. We could go gold. We could go gold and green. That would look good. That would look. Yeah, but that stuff shows fingerprints all the time. Let's go here and see what we got. All right, here's what I picked out. Gosh, enough playing around. So we went with a hammered silver. I think this is going to give us our little bit of a rustic look with what you would call chrome, I guess. Oh, Lord, you know how hard it is to open one of those with like one hand? So let's throw some down on here, see what happens. I always like this color, especially when you try to spruce something up, but you still want it kind of manly too. I like this this look to this color. Probably should have sanded these down just a touch and cleaned everything up a little better before I painted everything. But they're going on the outside of a daggone mud flat. They ain't gonna be pretty for long anyway. They're gonna get dirt, grime, road salt. And you guys know how it is. He lets Kleeman drive them trucks, and Kleeman's hard on stuff anyway, so just messing with you, Captain. We all know you keep them highly squared away down there. It's a full-time job, I'm sure. All right, let me run another coat over these, and then we'll get back with y'all and see how they turned out. All right, so we went with coat number 2. I don't know if you guys can see that in there very well. Probably can a little bit with a light, but yep, get that good textured finish to it. We'll let them get all dried up and everything. Get them squared away. Let's get them installed on these mud flaps and see how they look. All right, ladies and gents, they turned out pretty good. Can't complain too bad about the Dirt Perfect there. Not too shabby. Let's get them put on. See what happens. That way the customer be happy and Dirt Perfect be happy. All right, so we got our flat washers, our lock washers, our stainless steel bolts. Let's get put on here with. Hopefully I got everything worked out here so it still lines up. Ooh, paint's a little tight. Paint made it a little tight. Hold it, let me get the air. It's gonna be easier if I do that. Well, maybe I'll just get the drill. Paint made it just a touch tight. Hold it. Alright, back after it. Impact in here now. Maybe I can get this stuff squared away. I hope everything lines up. It's a little tighter than I thought it'd be. I thought I left plenty of room there with those bolts and everything, but not terrible. Hey, maybe I should have been a dummy and tightened that up, and I should have put my other bolts in first. I can't win for losing sometimes. All right, ladies and gents, here's how they turned out. Maybe we can get a picture of them on the truck eventually, but maybe one day, but not too bad. Kind of like what we was talking about before. I know these are out of mild steel. They're going to take some abuse as rocks and everything else. If I had the druthers, I would have much rather preferred to make these out of stainless, but at this moment in time, I was not spending for this amount of stainless. I wasn't going to go buy a whole sheet. I didn't have it with me, or I didn't have it on me. We've got some 10 gauge or 14 gauge, 16 gauge stainless, but it wasn't going to be heavy enough. This 10 gauge flat we used here, it's a pretty good deal. Red Dog sent these to us. We put the mud flap weights on for him, and we're going to send them over Dirt Perfect. So this will be a trial run to see how they hold up, to see what happens. If I have to prepare customer service, I'll go over there and jerk them off and repaint them and finish them back up and put them back on or something. So, all right. So, Miss S.O.T, what you holding on to there?
A present.
What, a present for who? Somebody in particular?
I like presents. Somebody.
All right.
So it's for my YouTube husband.
What? I just get left out of this ordeal? Yeah. Look, I would like to shout out Red Dog. Red Dog bought these specifically, sent them to our shop, had us do a little work to them, and they are for the none. Just Mr. Dirt Perfect himself.
Hey, Red Dog is awesome. Like, he sent Aaron new boots. He sent me some new sockets. Like, he is the man. Like,
he hasn't never sent me nothing.
Oh.
So
shout out there to Red Dog.
Are you going to share yours with me?
Well, to be determined.
I see how this works.
I can't share nothing. I don't know what it is.
All right, let's let Dirt Perfect open this present from Red Dog and see. We only did a little work to this, but I mean these are from Red Dog.
Oh, check that out.
Here,
That's
I'll hold
pretty
that one.
slick.
You give that one.
It's got Dirt Perfect right there on the bottom. I mean, you couldn't ask for much better than that, could you?
Good stuff too, and they're weighted.
We
actually work good on a dump truck.
we wish they were out of stainless, but I didn't have no stainless. But you know, you'll have to put man behind the scenes to work if they get a little chip or rust on them and spruce them back up. So. Red Dog wanted to make sure they were weighted. That was his biggest thing, and he asked us if we'd cut them out. So
That's pretty slick.
got them squared away for you there, brother.
Don't tell Wade these may replace the Phil H and Timber Harvest mud flaps.
What? Oh!
Let me drive it all back up on a pile.
He will too. He ain't not telling a lie. But yeah, hopefully, maybe one day you'll be able to buy your own personalized mud flap weight logos on SOTmetalworks.com. All right, guys, we're going to cut on out of here. Hopefully, everybody's staying safe. But yeah, if you need any mud flap weights, let us know. Let's see if we can get you set made up or what have you. But go over and check the website over, SOTmetalworks.com. If you guys need anything like this, shoot us an email, shootersoptiontargets@gmail.com, and we'll get you guys squared away. All right, guys, we are out of here. Remember, work smarter, not harder.